Let me give you an example of how colonialism works in practice, because yes, Hawaii is a state today, but it used to be an independent nation with its own government, until the US decided to help a group of men overthrow that government, and then eventually the US government said, this belongs to us now. And that worked really well for men from the US who had money interests in Hawaii, like this guy. This man's fortune grew to $1 billion in today's money, and in order for that to happen, farmers, some of them native Hawaiians, had to lose their land. This is the story of the Hawai'i Canal. If you've been to Waikiki, you know that today it is heavily developed. But that area used to be wetlands where farmers had fish ponds and grew taro. Now that the US was in charge, the new government said, this is unsanitary. So they created a law to condemn these lands so that they could fill up the wetlands and build on them. The result was farmers being kicked off their land, and Waikiki went from this to this. Now, even though they used that unsanitary excuse, they were explicit about why they wanted to do this. They wanted to build a canal like those in Venice to attract people of private fortune. In order to dredge that canal, they had to hire a company. Guess who scored that contract? This guy's company. He also managed to scoop up a couple hundred acres of land and went on to profit from real estate development. This is the Hawai'i Canal, and remember that whole unsanitary thing? Well, the population around here has grown so much that a lot of pollution goes into that water. It is considered dangerous to come in contact with that water. They've even had sewage spills. And the consequences of destroying the local agriculture is that now Hawaii depends heavily on imports in order to feed its local population. I just did a whole story on the Native Hawaiian movement to get independence from the US. You can watch it here.